The National Joint Operational and Intelligence Structure is visiting the Lebombo border control post this morning to assess law enforcement operations at that port of entry. It links South Africa and Mozambique. The BMA consists, or the NATJOINTS consists of members of the SAPS, the SANDF and state security. They'll also be keeping an eye on efforts by the BMA in conducting command and control inspections, as well as high-volume operations during what is now officially a high-traffic festive period. Our Scara Mafokaone is keeping an eye on developments at that port of entry and joins us now. Scara, good morning. We saw some really interesting pictures overnight and during the course of yesterday as the vehicle volumes escalated in anticipation, of course, of Christmas, which is in 2 days' time. Talk to us about what you've been seeing and what have people been saying?
Good morning to you, Iman, and to our viewers from a very scorching Lebombo border gate. I can tell you, and I look at my phone, it's 38 degrees. I've lost count, Iman, as to how many times I had to wipe my face being on standby for, excuse me, for this crossing. You know, the NATJOINTS will be arriving shortly, and I must indicate, Iman, it was a mission to get to the border post from where we slept in Komatipoort. It happens to be 3 kilometers from Komatipoort, but it took us at least 2 hours to get here. The frustration on the streets, you know, people lining up, some even you know, selling stuff, but then it seems to be moving somewhat. But let me take a short walk and just paint a picture for our viewers. I'll ask my colleague Tapelo to unmount the camera from the tripod as we take a walk. But you speak about last night. You know, when we were driving towards Komatipoort, we witnessed a queue of about 30 kilometers from Malelane towards Komatipoort. The trucks were queuing there for 30 kilometers, not hundreds, but at least thousands of trucks. And I had a moment to share with, to speak with some of those truck drivers, and they tell us that they've been on the road for at least 2 to 3 days. What you're seeing right now is a queue going towards the border post. What's going to happen is that this queue, they go towards the border post, and then they get their passport stamped, and then they come back to their vehicles and cross over to the Mozambique. But let me speak to one of those leaving South Africa to go home to Mozambique. Sisi, thank you so much for joining us on Newzroom Afrika. Tell me, you said you left Joburg yesterday, going to Mozambique. How has the process been so far?
Hi, it's boring.
Yeah,
we are tired.
You can come closer to the mic. I mean, otherwise I'll put it open. There we go.
We are tired. We are hungry. We need to take a bath. The line's not going. So even now we don't know what time we are going to pass there. Yeah.
The Border Management Authority is on the ground and trying to assist with the movement and your movement so that it's much quicker compared to other years. Do you think maybe there are improvements this year?
I think it's better.
Yeah.
This year I think it's better than other years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All the best and Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah?
All the best and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Some of those who are going towards the office, which is about 200 meters from where we are, but they're complaining that the queue is not moving. They say they left Joburg yesterday around 9 o'clock, but so far the queue is not moving that much. But perhaps, you know, there are other people taking opportunity of this. Yesterday, when we were driving towards Komatipoort, you know, we came across a street vendor who decided she's going to start cooking for truck drivers along that the route, the N4 route leading to this border post. Perhaps let's take a listen to what she had to tell me about the business opportunity that she found, you know, along the stretch of highway.
Ngithengisa ama-cold drink, ngithengisa nama-biscuits, ngithengisa isinkwa for i-breakfast ekuseni, ngithengise ne-beef, ne-pork, ne-chicken. Umuntu udla la kufunako, bathanda umrogo. Bawuthanda umrogo kakhulu, awuboni nje awukho. Bathanda nama-beans, amabhontshisi.
There seems to be business opportunities as well, but like we indicated, the NATJOINTS will be here. They were supposed to arrive here at 8 o'clock, but I guess they're still stuck in this heavy traffic along this route. But what they're here for essentially is to assess the movement, the implementation of law enforcement along this route. They say the BMA is on the ground. They'll be monitoring, with their drones. They'll be monitoring those who would be attempting to cross the border illegally. But so far, we haven't had any reports. So, like I indicated, Iman, in a short while, perhaps they'll arrive here and we'll get some kind of briefing as to the status and the process that has taken place or that is taking place, and see if perhaps they would shed some kind of update, Iman.
Scara Mafokaone, thanks for that. And you could have leaned into your entrepreneurial spirit, I think, a little bit, taking a leaf out of that woman's book. Maybe sun hats, sunscreen. Scara, seems like you need a sun hat. We'll try and send something to you so you can keep cool there at the Lebombo border post. Traffic volumes, they're escalating, as you heard from Scara and the team.